The Government of Saint Lucia has been taking meaningful steps towards acceding to an international treaty meant to protect human health and the environment by reducing global mercury pollution. The Department of Sustainable Development has been paying close attention to negotiations surrounding the Minamata Convention on mercury since 2009. In 2017, the department completed a comprehensive inventory that identifies and quantifies sources of mercury releases into the environment. This Minamata Initial Assessment determined that St. Lucia's mercury releases come mainly from the inadvertent or intentional disposal of imported products such as dental mercury amalgam fillings and medical devices. Other sources of mercury typically include CFL light bulbs and skin lightening cosmetics, which often contain undisclosed levels of mercury salts that block the formation of natural skin pigment. The convention calls for discontinuing the manufacture, export and import of these and certain other mercury-added products by 2020. The assessment also identified areas that are sensitive to mercury contamination. These locations could undergo further assessments in the near future to determine the risk they pose to human health and the environment. In aquatic environments, mercury may be transformed into methylmercury, a more toxic form that can accumulate in the muscle and fatty tissue of seafood over time. The long-term consumption of mercury-contaminated seafood is a global human health concern because mercury compounds are very harmful to the nervous system and vital organs such as the heart and kidney. Researchers advise that fish consumption should be guided by available information on the mercury content of various kinds of fish. In general, smaller fish such as sardines are healthier options than larger fish such as barracuda. Medical officials say pregnant women should be particularly concerned about monitoring their exposure due to the increased risk of giving birth to children with learning disabilities. By April 2018, St. Lucia's Department of Sustainable Development had assessed the country's legal and institutional capacity to determine the state's readiness to implement the Minamata Convention on mercury. Based on the findings of these assessments, Cabinet has approved St. Lucia's accession to the convention, an important step toward a lower mercury environment for St. Lucians and visitors alike.